Do you think you don't have enough space to start a garden? Let me show you a hack that'll change everything. See, most people think you need a huge garden or fancy equipment to start growing your own food, but let me show you how to start a ton of seeds in a very small space affordably, okay? Very cheaply, okay? Yes, baby, I'm talking about the seed snail roll method, okay? The seed snail roll method. Try to say that 3 times fast. Anyway, the first thing you're gonna need is some recyclable material. I'm using this brown paper bag. It came in a 5-pack from Home Depot, only $2. Scissors. You're gonna need scissors to cut the bag. Yarn to keep the seed rolls together. Some people use tape, but I find the tape to slip. I don't really like the tape that much, but whatever works for you, whatever you have on hand. So when it comes to the material you use to start your seed rolls, I want to make it clear that you guys can use recyclable material, any one that you have that is not toxic to you. So if you have any old cotton clothes that you can cut up and make these rolls, that will work great too. You can use plastic bags. Just make sure that the ink side is not on the side, on the inside where the soil is touching your plants. So I just wanted to add that tidbit in the spirit of using what you have on hand. Okay, so because it's going to be a little difficult to record me doing this, what I'm going to do is cut this bag in thirds. So 1, 2, 3. I'm going to put 2 lines here, and then I'm going to cut it up to here because remember, this is a bag and we can use the bottom for something else. Okay, so we have 1 down and then 2 more to go. But okay, so we got 1, 2, 3. But as you can see, each one of these 3 pieces are multiple pieces. Okay, so I just wanted to open up one of the cut pieces to show you that it's actually 4 strips. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. In case you didn't use these bags and you're wondering how thick it really needs to be, this is about 1, 2, 3. This is about 5 inches. Okay, this is like 4 to 5 inches wide. And I can't tell you how long, but okay, 4 to 5 inches wide and maybe 2 feet long. Maybe 2 feet long. Okay. We can go with that. Maybe 2 feet long. It doesn't need to be that long, y'all. It does not need to be 2 feet long. It just needs to be able to, roll up. Just needs to be able to roll up. But you want to make make sure that the soil has enough space. So you're going to see as we do it. But yeah, I just wanted to let you know that part as well. Okay, so now that you've cut up your material and you've made it the size that you want it to be, we are going to go ahead and I'm using the cocoa coir and cow manure compost mix that I use for my seed starting. So you just want to start adding it to the material that you chose. You just want to start adding it to the material that you chose. Y'all, again, my hands are ashy again. I know I put on lotion. Like I really did put on lotion, but anyway, you just want to pack it on like that. Pack it on like so, okay? Act like you doing them cinnamon rolls. Act like you're making a cinnamon roll. And this is the sugar and cinnamon that you putting on your roll, honey. You just want to pack it on. You want to make sure it's nice and sweet. Now, how deep do you want this soil to be? How thick of layer of seed starting mix do you want it to be? Or does it need to be? I would recommend at least half an inch to an inch thickness. Half an inch to an inch thickness. That's kind of the guideline that I use. I don't actually use that guideline. I just eyeball it. So if it looks like it's thick enough for some seedlings to grow to me, so you can see like how thick that actually is. That is not even like an inch. That's not an inch. So it's almost an inch though. And this one is kind of thick. But you just want to make sure that it is leveled. You want to make sure that it's leveled, y'all. And then the fun part begins. Okay, I kind of laid that on thick there. Some of it's going to fall out. And I do recommend doing this in a place where you can keep a mess down. I will have a link to a mat that will help you keep your working space clean. It'll be in the link below. However, you don't have to use it, y'all, because you see what I'm doing. All right, now that we got that together, let's go ahead and start rolling it up. Okay, so this is gonna be a little difficult to record because I don't have my tripod. However, I'm gonna try to show y'all, demonstrate still. So because my soil is kind of moist, it's not rolling out as much, but you want to put pressure, but not too much pressure because you don't want it all to fall out. So you want to just roll and let it continue. It's okay that some is falling out. We did a thick layer. Roll, 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 roll. And you get to the end. I'm doing this with one hand, y'all, so I know you can do it with two, okay? Get to the end, and boom. And boom. Okay? Now we here. Okay, and so because I'm doing this with one hand, I'm holding this. I'm going to show y'all, you want to press in the soil to make sure that you got enough soil in there. So you see, I'm just like, oof, you can't really see. I'm just boop, pressing it in. Boop, pressing it in. You see how that's like overflowing? But that's pressed in. That's because I pressed it in with my finger. So just hold it and then press it in with your other hand, okay? Okay, so I just went ahead and used tape because I was working with one hand, y'all. But as you can see, we lost a lot of soil. So I'm just going to stuff it back in, add it in there. But in the meantime, I'm going to use my string and wrap it around. Make sure it goes around town. No, for real, wrap it around. Just make sure it's nice and taut. You don't want to squeeze it too tight because you want the, seedlings to be able to move around. You don't want to make it too compact. Okay. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and wrap around. You might want to pre-cut your yarn or whatever. I'm just wrapping mine around and securing it. Okay. Okay. Now that I have wrapped it around, tied a little knot, I'm just going through now to press in the soil. See how much space I really left from the top, and then add in soil if I feel like it's too low. Like you see this level right here is maybe all right, but that down there is a little too low. So I'm gonna pick up this soil from right here, add it back in there. Okay, pick up this soil, add it back in there, and we're gonna fill it back up until you have about half an inch. Again, half an inch to an inch from the top of the row. Okay, so after I fill mine all the way up, this is what it's looking like. And it's not all the way filled, right? Because we still have to plant some seeds and we're going to have to cover them up. Now, all seeds need to be covered. However, yeah, the ones we're going to be planting here will need to be covered. So, yes, leave room for that. And that's it, guys. It's just that easy. After a few weeks, you're going to have something like this. Aha, look at that. Look at that, honey. Doing good. Start you some seed snail rolls today. Start your seed snail rolls today. This is what we talking about, love. Look at that. Look at all those seedlings strong. You see how they bounce back? Look at that. We got peas. Snap peas. We got some Brussels sprouts. These are collard greens. We got marigolds. Oregano. We got some lemongrass. Or was it lemon balm? Oh, yeah, we got some lemon balm sprouting up there, honey. So let me show you how to get this done real quick.